Yes, guys, Robert Optimal Bodies. Now, yesterday we did 5 things that I'd do if I started the gym today as a beginner. Now, this is 5 things that I'd do if I started a diet today. Wishing I knew them then. Specifically for building muscle, trying to get as big as possible. Number 1, I wouldn't weigh myself all the time. I'd stand on the scales every day and I'd see pound after pound going on day after day, thinking that was muscle. If it's going on that quickly, it's body fat. Number 2, I would train fasted. I've done that for a lot of years now and I find it's great. I think it's how our body's supposed to work. I think it wants to train sort of hungry, and it's that hunting evolution sort of adrenaline, eyes open, strong, ready to fight. When you've eaten, you get this carb coma. It's called this postprandial somnolence, this rest and digest mode. I always thought for some reason, I needed at least 4 meals in me with loads of carbohydrates before I'd even step in the gym. So I didn't train until late at night thinking I needed all that fuel, whereas realistically, that stuff was still getting digested 3 days later. Number 3, I wouldn't eat every 2 to 3 hours. This just goes against logic. Like, you look at a lion, it might not eat for a few days, then it'll catch a massive kill, feed itself, and then just sit around the savannah chilling, digesting that food. We don't need this constant drip feed of just a tiny little amount. We can absorb more than 30 grams of protein in one meal. It's been proven now, and it makes sense. How inefficient would the body be if we could only absorb that much protein in one meal? And how inconvenient is it, to have all these meals planned and prepped, 6-7 meals a day? At one point I was setting an alarm, getting up in the middle of the night for a protein shake. Crazy. Leads me on to the next point, thinking protein shakes were necessary. I got to a point where after I trained, this anabolic window, like straight after training, I needed a protein shake, thinking that if I didn't have that, there were no point training. Completely false. Another modern supplement money-making idea. Everything you need is in whole food and more. Like a steak has over like 55,000 compounds in, thousands that haven't even been identified yet. A protein shake is very simple, not enough, not needed, not necessary, save you money. And the last one, point number 5, that I tell myself, do not fear fat. I always thought low fat was better, high carb was better than that. I always thought fat made you fat. No, overeating addictive ultra-processed food makes you fat. Essential fatty acids, the right ones, the omega-3s, the saturated fats, the animal fats that are supposed to be eaten, have many, many, many roles, especially for muscle building. So half your cells, every cell in your body is half protein, half fat. If you're only eating protein, you're only getting half the benefit. So again, every cell, muscle cells, half protein, half fat. So you need both. Protein and fat come together in nature. It's very hard for it to come separately. So if you think of anything in nature, like an egg, steak, milk, it's always protein and fat together. So what happens is protein and fat help digest each other. So they stimulate the enzymes. When you're eating fat, it stimulates the enzymes needed to break down and assimilate the protein. So you're getting more bang for your buck by having fat. And also every hormone in your body, especially our steroid sex hormones like testosterone, estrogen, are made from cholesterol, which is obviously in fat. So eat fat for testosterone, muscle building, digesting protein, don't fear it. This helped, guys. I wish I could go back in time and watch this myself, save myself a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of stress. At the minute, I'm having one big meal a day. I'm getting all my protein, essential fatty acids, essential amino acids, vitamins, minerals, etc. in one meal. 1 to 2 seems to work really well with my clients. If you want to get on board, you want to learn how to eat the optimal human diet, save yourself a lot of time and effort, never have to spend another penny again on optimal online coaching, drop us a message. Cheers, guys.